You clicked on this video because you saw a guy with a flat cap on the thumbnail and you wanted to hear what he had to say. So keep watching and you'll find out. 6 months ago, I was at the gym. I parked up at the gym and a G-WAGON pulled up next to me. I don't even know how much this thing cost, but it was probably a lot. Brand new 24 plate, all black, pimped out, fire car, fire. And at that time, I was thinking, yo, this is my dream car. I want this car. This car, yeah, I'm gonna look like a real beast in this car. I'm gonna be able to drive around town, put the windows out, put a little bit of music on, you know, skirt around, and I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy for the moment. People might not even know who I am, but I'll be that guy. I want this car. That was my goal. That was my motivation. Yesterday, I went to the gym, parked up. When I came out of the gym, there was a Ferrari, brand new Ferrari, private reg, parked up to the left. All grey, nice, little bit of yellow knocking around. And on the right of the car, there was a brand new Porsche. Don't know how much these things cost, but probably hundreds of thousands combined. However, this time, something very different went on in my head. And I looked at these two cars, and I thought to myself, and this is honest truth, these things don't impress me. These actually don't impress me. And I was so happy almost. I was almost so proud to just get into the little ego that I've got, rather than getting into any of these two cars. And then it made me think, I could see a man in a suit with a Rolex on and the perfect relationship with a woman get into this car, drive off, put the music on, skirt off, you know, they're off. Wouldn't impress me. Would not impress me one bit. Why? Because my motivation has gone from wanting that car to now wanting to glorify God and build my relationship with Him. And when you can flip that motivation, your life changes. In the Bible it says you cannot serve two masters at once. If your motivation is that car, what do you think you're serving? If your only motivation is that car, if that is why you're going to work, saving up, starting your business, going to the gym, to have that car, you're not doing things for the right reason. You might get that car, you might get loads of money, you might get in shape, and you probably will. But what is the motivation behind it? I'd argue that that's not worth it. When your motivation genuinely goes towards God and to glorifying God and to building your relationship with Him, oh my. First of all, it makes the journey a lot harder because God is not in the business of making this easy. But B, it focuses on the journey rather than the goals and the milestones. I always used to be big on this. Make sure you have goals, make sure you have milestones, make sure you have things to work towards, checkpoints, this, that. But by focusing on the goals and the milestones continuously, where's the time to focus on the journey and the present moment? When you're focused on glorifying God, that's not bound to one goal. That's not bound to a point in the future. It's not what am I going to achieve by the end of 2025. My mindset has completely shifted. Yes, I still have my non-negotiables. I go to the gym, I exercise, I read the Bible, I write my book, I make my videos, I do my YouTube, I work with my clients, I'm working on my business every single day. But no, I don't have at the end of this a G-WAGON in my mind. I don't have a massive mansion and £1 million in the bank in my mind. I simply have my relationship with God as the main driving factor 24/7. That is the motivator. So I want you guys to ask yourself, if you have goals, milestones, deadlines, which is great by the way, but what is the motivation behind those things? If you're training for a marathon, why are you training for that marathon? Is it to actually just get the medal, or is it for something else? Why are you going to university? Is it to have that degree and to be that person with that great degree and that great job, or is it for something else? Why are you doing what you're doing? What is motivating you to do what you are doing? Because if it is not God, I would argue that you will never find true fulfillment and purpose in what you do. And when your motivation is God, and your driving force to why you're doing what you're doing is God, it doesn't matter what you do. It will be fulfilling. It will be purposeful. You will find contentment and peace and happiness with doing it. You could be a caretaker, which by the way are the absolute backbone of our society, because they're the ones who keep everything clean. Or you could be the CEO of a multi-billion-pound company. Either one, two very different things, but the caretaker might have God as their motivation and God as their backbone, and this one, the one right at the top, might have money, power, fame, influence. Which one do you think deep down is going to know themselves better? Which one do you think deep down is going to find true fulfillment? Because only at the end of one of these paths are you left feeling whole, and only at the end of one of these paths are you left feeling empty. I'll leave that to you guys to guess which one's which. The devil plays funny tricks, and the devil is smarter than you and I, and he will always win unless we have God by our sides. The road to heaven feels like hell, and the road to hell feels like heaven. It's funny how that works, but it's true. I've said this before and I'll say it again. God is not in the business of making this journey easy for you. And being a Christian, being a man of God, trying to be the best version of yourself is hard. Because when you really try to do good, you realize how bad you are, and you realize how stupid and pointless all of these materialistic things are. Because all these materialistic things are just things. What's the difference between this dice and a Ferrari? Okay, granted, this one can't drive me to the shop, but what's the difference? As long as you've got God, all is fine. Anyway, it's freezing out in the shed and I'm a bit sick as it is, so I don't want to get any more ill. But today is day 91 of me making a YouTube video every single day for 365 days and seeing where I end up. God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.